Hello, I'm going to just make a short video about meditation and how important it is, and to also give you tips and techniques, and also to guide you through a meditation at the end. And I'm going to keep this as short and sweet as possible because meditation should be easy and simple. There's a lot of different techniques, and the main thing you want to focus on is being comfortable. So that's why a lot of times it is suggested that you take a seated upright position so you don't have any strain on any part of your body, or laying down. And more often than not, I find myself meditating right before I go to bed, just because I'm already relaxed, I'm already comfortable, and it's just a way for me to unwind, and it helps me to sleep. Because I do have bouts of insomnia sometimes where my mind is just going, and I can't sleep. So, so rule number one, comfort is king. Make sure you're comfortable. Rule number two is focus on something. Usually it is suggested to focus on your breath, and the reason for this is that it's a natural rhythm. It's a natural just 1 2 1 2, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's just a very simple mantra. Our breath is a mantra, which is a sacred sound, and the meaning of the word is sacred. The meaning of mantra is sacred sound. Um, so, so focusing on the breath is just a natural, just given thing, focal point. You can also focus on a specific image in your third eye. And so if you're a visual person, you can imagine a flame, you can imagine a rose, you can imagine the sun, you can imagine a color, any shape, anything. A lot of times visualization is used in meditation because meditation is a technique that is used along with manifestation. So if you're manifesting a specific thing in your life, visualizing it during a meditation helps to plant the seeds in your subconscious mind. And what it is that is planted in our subconscious mind is what we manifest in our 3D reality. So a focal point, your breath, or an image, or a, like I said, a mantra, a specific chant is also very helpful. So you can chant Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, which means Om peace, Om peace, Om peace. And Om is just a universal sound that is the sound that everything is vibrating at in unison. When we get into the universal vibration of the life force, the sound Om is basically what you would hear. So Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, or you can just say peace, 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 peace. And so having a focal point is really nice because it helps to distract your mind, and that's another part of meditation, is trying to distract. What it's called is the monkey mind, which is our conscious awareness that's on autopilot, and it's just like the chit chat that goes on in our mind. And a lot of times we can be very unkind and violent towards ourselves with our thoughts, and thinking, I could never do this, I could never do that. If only I was thinner, prettier, more successful, had more money, then I would get A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And that's constantly going all day on autopilot. So we want to try to get out of that, because first of all, that stresses us out. It creates mental clutter. it reduces our focus, and it's a distraction, and it's also, it will lower um, just our feelings and our emotions and our vibration. It'll just keep us in this lower state because we're saying all these negative things to ourselves. And it doesn't necessarily have to be negative either. It can be kind of more like worrying of like, did I turn the coffee pot on or off? Did I lock the door? Did I set the security alarm? Did I pay this bill? Did I pay? You know, it's just kind of like mentally keeping track of things. And so meditation can help us get some mental rest from that kind of thing. So the focal point distracts us from the mental chatter that comes up. What else? What else? So you can actually have a physical focal point too sometimes, like gazing at an object. Like all I have right now is a crystal gazing while you're focusing on your breath. So having something physical and tangible in front of you can help also. One of my favorite meditations is taking a fresh flower and gazing at it and just smelling the fragrance and like allowing my mind to just wander within an appreciation of like the color of the flower, the smell, the feeling of the flower. And I don't have any flowers with me to show you, but I have this crystal. So like, you know, just gazing at it, not necessarily analyzing it, but just appreciating it, that kind of a thing. So the sound, a physical object, an image in your mind, your breath, all of these things can be focal points. And then you want to put it into daily practice. So I started practicing meditation on a daily basis as a way to reboot my brain because I was having issues, like I said, with insomnia, with memory, with focus, and the reset or reboot helped me to actually rest a lot better at night and to then have more focus during the day also. So I've really seen an improvement in practicing every day. And I only practice a meditation. Sometimes I do it multiple times a day, but usually at the very least I'm doing a meditation at night, and it's probably only 5 minutes. It really doesn't take much. 20 minutes is like the ideal time, but I don't have the attention span for that. So it's usually about 5 minutes. 10 minutes is like amazing. So the other thing you can do also is find guided meditations. Guided meditations are really great. There's a million to a billion guided meditations out there on YouTube. There are meditation teachers who offer guided meditations. You can find them in books. You can make them up yourself and record them and then listen back to them. So those excuse me. So those are pretty good too. And like I said before about like manifesting, sometimes you can find a guided meditation for something specific, like to help you to manifest, you know, A, B, C, D, whatever. So what else? I have some notes. Let me see. So in a more philosophical kind of way of looking at meditation is just offering a moment of silence. So a lot of times we take a moment of silence to honor people who have crossed over or tragic events, but it's important to just honor the silence in appreciation for silence for its own sake, because there are not many moments when we have silence. There's not many moments in life when we have peace. So it's honoring that place of silence within us, which we can find anytime we want, but also honoring just the silence and holding space and holding peace. And this helps you to help other people as well, because when you have a calm and peaceful demeanor about you, the people around you, they will start to kind of mimic the same energy if they're receptive to it, if it's something that they are seeking, you know. So and so holding space and for peace, for calm, for love and kindness and things like that, that is um, that is one of the side benefits of meditation and having a daily meditation practice, is that it helps you to stay centered within yourself. And so when other things are happening all around you, you can kind of hold that centered space. So I'm going on 11 minutes for this video, and I was trying to make it short. But those are my basic techniques and or tips for meditation. And so I'm just gonna do an example and guided meditation. And so feel free to follow along. And so I'm just gonna get comfortable in my seat. Okay. It's nice to just take a couple deep breaths initially. Breathing out through your mouth helps the breath to come out quicker and more efficiently. And then you can just go to your regular breath and not force it. But then you want to close your eyes. And like I said, at this point you don't want to focus, or you don't want to force your breath. You just want to focus on it, and you just want to pay attention to the inhale and then the exhale. Notice the sounds all around you that you may have not been paying attention to. I know there's a lot of rain and traffic and birds chirping. So you may hear that. It may be picked up on the video. But just notice the sounds all around you as you continue to just lightly focus on your breath. If any thoughts come up while you're meditating, again, you just focus on that for a moment and then release. So this is helpful, like if you have any kind of intrusive thoughts, don't push them away. You want to acknowledge it and then go back to your focal point, whether it's your breath or the sounds that are surrounding you, or if you have a specific focal point. So I hope that helps. Any feedback is appreciated, and I look forward to making more videos, and if there's anything else I can do to help, especially with your meditation practice, I am here for that. I think everyone should meditate at least once a day for 5 minutes. You're worth it, you deserve it, and it will only benefit you. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day.